Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a staggering number of items flying through our logistics pipe system, Nick.
Oh, wow.
This factory is truly being fed, and it's almost like the logistics pipes, Nick, are like the esophagus of the factory. And they're being fed, they're being filled. And our factory's being fed, man. How's it going?
This is the small intestine system of our factory, man. Look at all of these little curves and bends and junctions and stuff. Just like the junctions in our own small intestine.
those little corns of sweet corn, they head down like, ooh, do I go left? Do I go right? I don't know.
Some of them are stopping at crossroads, waiting for, the broccoli to go past and then moving forward past the giveaway sign. You know how it is, man. You know.
Yeah. The body's incredible, man.
Oh,
it's
it is. Oh, I'm very good, thanks, man. I'm very good. How are you? Welcome back.
Good, man. Welcome, Nick.
Welcome back. Isaac.
Between streams, I've doubled up to Quad Tower Central over here.
That looks glorious, standing in the middle, man.
It's fantastic, right?
Man, Dynamo Dystopia. Holy crap. It looks amazing. Oh.
So, last time, Nick, we fumbled around a little bit. We kind of got stun-locked by nuclear craft.
It's a good word. We
and
did.
It's fusion systems,
and it's
right?
Fission frustration, Isaac.
Yeah, we fumbled fission frustration, Nick, is what happened. So, I mentioned in the last stream, Nick, that I'd heard through the grapevine that the nuclear craft turbines were better at using the steam than the steam dynamos, Nick. And
yes,
I do still believe that to be true. However, the setup required for the steam turbines from nuclear craft looks insane.
Horrible. Right?
Not only that, you've got, I started watching a tutorial on it, and I'm sure it's a great tutorial. For reference, the person who I think makes nuclear craft has a tutorial on this. It takes him 1 hour and 25 minutes to set up a system for a turbine that produces 40,000 redstone flux per tick.
Brilliant.
Right?
Of course.
And I was like, if it takes him 1 hour and a half.
If it takes the guy who literally invented it,
it's gonna take us days. I'm like, it's not gonna be worth it, man. So I just duplicated up this. This is an extra 40,000 hours per tick over here with these two turbine walls.
Easier method. I don't blame you at all there, man.
If you type in steam, you'll see there are multiple types of steam. So you take regular steam, and then you run that through the turbine from nuclear craft. You get low quality steam, which you can then run.
That low quality steam.
You can run
What's that? The stuff that comes out the top of your kettle.
Well, then you've got to run that through this big multi-block condensation tube that turns it into condensate water.
Look at the arrow on that. It looks amazing.
Yeah. But then the condensate water has to go through a multi-block heat exchanger tube to turn it into preheated water.
Look at the arrow on that.
You then put it into another heat exchanger tube to turn it into high pressure steam, which you can then put into a turbine to make exhaust steam, which you can then turn into low pressure steam with another heat exchanger that you can then turn back into low quality steam, and then you can run that through. And it's
Jesus Christ.
It's excessive. And then the guy's pulling up calculators, and there's expansion coefficients, and it's like, oh, you got to make sure the expansion coefficient lines up, and you got to get the rotor blades in with the stators, and make sure you got to get the right. And I'm just like,
screw that, man.
Man. I was like,
you're just there like, man.
I'm like, man, it's too early on a Sunday morning to be talking about expansion coefficients and trying to figure out how to maximize the efficiency of my poor low quality stream output. I
mean, yeah, I bet you had poor low quality steam output after watching all of that, man. Jeez,
it was something. So we have power, Nick, which is good.
Good.
Over 100,000 redstone flux per tick being made over here now, which is fantastic. And between streams, it took me a while to rebuild this. It's not hard. It's just it takes a while to craft all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so things have been chugging along, and I'm happy to announce, Nick, that we currently have a backlog of 693 plastic.
Ooh, that's a very, very spicy amount, man. That's nice. Good stuff. 693 plastic. So
the question is it enough? And the answer is, who knows, maybe. I have also made a few more small changes between streams. I fixed the problem with our polymer clay setup. That's back online and running again. We're making polymer clay. Everything's cooking. I've added a second magma crucible here, Nick, so we're making the liquid here, the earthium, twice as fast
as
we were previously. It does appear currently that it's still out but that
it's getting a
should be
supply,
fine.
but it's kind of at it's just about got supply, right?
Yes. Well,
yeah.
so when I first set it up, it's tricky here, Nick. When I first set this up, both were full, right? Because when I added the second Magma Crucible, both were completely full. I think, and actually right now, if I split this between the two, I think the problem here might just be a round robin thing. But I think if I split this between the two, it does make enough to start to fill these up. So we should, that's going up there.
Yeah,
And
that
then
looks like it's going up.
this one here is also slowly but surely going up. Question mark?
Excellent.
Yeah, that looks like it's going up as well. Nice.
Yeah,
so that's
lovely.
That's all working. Our all systems all working. Everything is chugging along quite nicely.
Nice.
So,
very good.
Nick, we have,
Hi.
if you open the quest book, to tackle
yeah.
nuclear craft, right?
Yeah.
Now, there's good news and good news, I think.
Okay.
The good news is that in this version of nuclear craft, which somebody in my Discord, so this is called nuclear craft, and then there's like a new version of nuclear craft for like newer versions of Minecraft that's called like nuclear craft overhauled.
Okay.
And so somebody in my Discord referred to this version as the unoverhauled version. So
Right,
this
okay.
unoverhauled version of nuclear craft is beneficial to us because you don't actually need any fission reactor casing to make a fission reactor.
Oh, what?
You can exclusively, Nick, use the fission reactor, the transparent fission reactor
glass
casing
stuff, right? Which does
requires
not need plastic.
no plastic at all.
Ooh.
So we're going to
that's
substantially reduce the amount of plastic required. The thing that our Achilles heel, Nick, in terms of plastic right now, though, is coolers, right? Under the blue, and by blue I mean purple quest line, there are a bunch of coolers. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 coolers. I don't know how many of these we're going to have to unlock in order to cool down our fission reactor. Because as you mentioned before, basically, what we need to do now, if you open the quest book and go down to nuclear fission chains, we've got to work our way down this chain to some kind of californium.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
I don't know if we have to go right down to the bottom, because the quest at the very end of this quest line here just says any isotope californium.
Oh, and there's a californium a couple steps above that one?
Yeah, there's like 249, 251, and 252 that are all along the line,
I
right?
see that. Yeah, yeah.
So the thing is
cool.
here, these are kind of separated into sections, right? So we start at the top and we have our uranium and thorium isotopes.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's a line for fuels. Then there's another line for isotopes, then fuels, then isotopes and fuels, then isotopes and fuels, and then finally the last isotope, right?
Correct.
Now, you can't just follow like one line down. You do have to kind of merge some lines together. For example, if you look at the uranium-235, that goes down to LEU-235, that goes down to plutonium-241, but then let's say you want to make LEP-241, that requires both plutonium-241 and also plutonium-242, which means you also have to have HEU-235 and uranium-238.
Okay.
So sometimes there's some merging that happens, and you are going to have to work through more than one line.
More nodes than just one per row.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. I
Now,
see.
the trouble here, Nick, is that we can build a reactor that takes LEU-235 fuel and turns it into depleted LEU-235 fuel that we can then reprocess into plutonium, right? That's fine. But that's only because the LEU-235 fuel has a base heat generation of 10 heat units. It outputs 10 heat units per fuel that is burning, right? Per fuel cell. As we move down, though, that same reactor isn't going to be able to handle the higher tier fuels, because if you go down and look at plutonium LEP-241, this one here produces 130 heat units, right? So it produces 13 times as much heat. And then if you go all the way down to like the one above Californium at the bottom, the HEB-248, this one here produces 3,000 heat units per tick.
So would that cause a meltdown? Isaac?
Yes.
Right.
If you don't have enough coolers, like coolers in your reactor to cool down 3,000 heat units per tick per fuel cell, it will cause a meltdown, right?
Okay.
So
I see.
In theory here, we could build one reactor that is capable of cooling the hottest fuel and then run all of our fuels through that, right?
Yeah.
That would work.
Yeah.
Alternatively, we could make like 4 different reactors. The reactors I don't think are going to be too difficult to make, but I think if we make like 4 different reactors, we can have one that is good at burning the LEU-235, and then we can have that run through its processing train to get through to the LEP-241 or whatever it is, and then have a different reactor that's like set up and specifically generated for that, and then move it through. I don't think we're going to be able to do HEB-248 because that one, the 3000 is insane. Like cooling that is madness.
Right.
But we might be able to do some of the other ones.
Okay.
Hope that made sense. The problem, sorry, just real quick, the problem with the HEB is that if you look at the coolers in materials, a lot of the coolers have requirements that they have to be next to like a reactor cell, right? So if you look at the water cooler, it says must be next to a reactor cell, which means you can't just put one reactor cell in, because each reactor cell, the more reactor cells you have, the more fuel is used, right? And the more fuel is used, the more heat is generated. So you need coolers to cool those down. But a lot of these coolers require them to be next to reactor cells. So it's not like you can just put one reactor cell in and then fill the whole thing with coolers. You have to...
they have to be adjacent
the more
to
coolers
each other.
Exactly. And if every reactor cell you add increases the heat output by 3000 and each water cooler you add only reduces it by 75, like, there's a miscalculation there, right? And this is where you need some of these higher tier ones that are not only next to reactor cells, but can also be next to other coolers. Like tin right at the bottom says it must be next to 2 Lapis coolers in a line, right? So that one is more useful because it doesn't necessitate extra reactor cells.
Right, okay.
That's where it gets a little bit tricky. But my plan, hopefully, is to avoid the extremely hot fuels like HEB-248. I think the hottest fuel that we have to deal with produces 900 heat units per tick.
Okay, so you found like an optimal path, Isaac.
I think so.
Okay, awesome. And you reckon also that building multiple reactors of varying sizes is better than building one very, very large reactor? Will it use less materials, or is it just better for the coolants?
Better is subjective here.
Right, okay.
The only reason I think it is better is for automation purposes, right? Because in the spirit of the pack, it looks like Californium is going to be used to make quantum research.
Yes.
Right? So presumably, Venator wants us to automate the production of Californium.
Yeah.
And if we're going to automate the production of Californium, we would need multiple reactors, right? So we can have our uranium run through like I think it's an isotope separator or something to turn it into the different parts of the uranium that we can then combine into LEU-235 fuel. We can then have that fuel run into one reactor that produces depleted LEU-235 fuel that we can then reprocess into the plutonium, run that through its own reactor, reprocess that into, curium through its own reactor, into whatever else, and then into Californium, right?
Okay.
I think having those reactors is going to allow us to fully complete that.
Right. Got you. Okay. Excellent. So we need to get tough, Isaac, in that case.
Yes.
Get your gains on, bro. We need to get tough. All right?
We do need to get tough. Now, there is a quest, actually, under processing the red research. And we actually looked at, we have the alloy furnace from Nuclear Craft, and we might even have one, actually. I don't know. Oh, we do. Look at that.
Ah.
The benefit of this boy, Nick, is that he can benefit from those speed and energy upgrades. Right, up to 64 of each.
Oh, so can we get tough real quick?
I think we can get tough real fast.
Right. Nice. Okay, this is excellent. Excellent. Now, how much boron and all that garbage do we have now?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that question.
We've got like a stack of boron, stack of lithium. I'm not sure, obviously, if that's how much ores we have. We probably have a lot more ores.
I don't think we're making the ores currently.
How did we get? Oh,
it's through the Creeper data model,
wasn't it?
Yes.
The data model. I see. That was around the back of here. Here we go. No. I don't think so. Anyway, is this Creeper? No, this isn't Creeper. I was looking at the wrong one. Is this Creeper? Are you creeping? It's somewhere here. I'm sure it's.
We don't. Oh, okay. See, I see what you're saying here. We don't have that much boron or lithium
to make the tough alloys.
Hold on though. I think we do. I think it's over here. We got like 200 in here.
Nice.
Like it's not a staggering amount, and it might not be enough. But
we'll see how far we go. We
do have, Nick, a Creeper data model, and we do have our new and improved Ultra Giga supercomputer simulation paper, right?
Yeah, here it is. I've completely forgot about this. Yeah.
So if I do Creeper data model and polymer clay, over in the back here, we should just start to get
Oh, it's so quick.
the goods.
It's so quick.
Yeah, look at that. 2, 3, 4.
We
Each
can
one
make
of these.
this 4 times faster if we wanted to as well, man.
Oh,
Remember
with
the speed upgrades, yeah.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So
That is
we
true.
can get serious amounts of boron and lithium.
Yes, those are not going to be a problem for us.
Excellent. Okay, that's good. That's all right then. That's all right. So
yeah,
here we go. So
over
just
here,
use
I'm pretty
this.
sure. Yeah, it's just like so it's steel and boron mix the ferroboron,
Look,
right?
there we go. See, that's the kind of speed you need, man. And this whole thing only uses 684 RF per tick.
And
I
this
wanna
currently only
max
has
this
half
bad
of
boy
the.
out.
Yeah, like if I put the rest in, like
Here we go. Oh,
look at that.
yeah.
What you wanna see.
Look at that. Now, this is the kind of speed that we need. Hello. Thank you and goodbye. There
I think
we
we're
are.
good on steel as well. Yeah, we got 8,000 steel, man. We're
Oh
doing,
yeah, that's
doing just
yeah,
fine.
that's brilliant. Oh, this is so much better than when I'm looking at this kind of interface, Isaac, with the speeds and energy upgrades in. I'm used to seeing the electrolyzer, and it's 0.002 increments per second.
It's actually, Nick, if you follow me around, it's actually going a little faster now.
Oh,
after
is that on its way? Oh, let's have a look.
After I put down the new dynamos, man, like it's going at 21 times the old speed.
It's actually quite fast.
Right? It's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
I think that's like Stockholm syndrome or something, man. Like,
yeah.
it's not that bad.
It's not like beating us up anymore. So we're like, oh, thank you so much, electrolyzer. You're so kind to us. You're so great. We're so grateful. Oh man, yeah, you're totally right. Jeez, flip it out here. I've got a stack of tough alloy that I took out earlier. I'll put it in the system. So this is good. So we want the fission.
Yeah. So the tricky part here, Nick, as I mentioned, is coolers, right?
Yes.
And it's kind of hard to do. I do have the fabled, nuclear craft fission reactor design generator on my other monitor here.
Nice. Very
the
good.
tricky part here is plastic, because we need to be able to set up all of these reactors and cool them all sufficiently while purchasing the fewest coolers possible.
Yes, that's where the bottleneck is, isn't it?
Yes, because to get the coolers, especially the high-end ones, tin requires 64 chemical research, right? If you want to unlock the tin cooler. And if I grab my crafting calculator here, 64 chemical research is 512 plastic. So it would cost us almost all of our plastic just to unlock tin. And tin requires lapis to work. So we have to get lapis as well, which is an extra 24. So suddenly you're up to 88, which is more than the plastic we have. And so it gets tricky, right?
Right.
Real
I
fast.
see. Right. Okay.
So
okay.
I think that we don't need to unlock tin, diamond, gold. I don't think we have to unlock any of the bottom 6 here. I'm pretty sure we can get to the end with just the top 9. And even then, I don't think we have to unlock all of the top 9, just select few of the top 9, right? They'll work together in harmony.
Which might require a more frugal amount of plastic.
Yes.
For that.
However, okay, so real quick, actually, we do need some plastic, I think, for the making of like the fission controller.
Okay.
And so if we think about this sensibly here, Nick, we're going to need, I think, 1, 2. I'm just trying to think of the line that we follow. I don't know the exact line that we follow, but basically I'm looking at getting us to California, maybe 249, which is the 1 2 up from the bottom.
Yeah,
right?
Sure.
249, you can get that from HECM 245, right? Which has a heat output of 900 heat units. Now, to get that, the lines go, you need curium 246 and curium 245, right? See the lines coming up off that. And then those, in turn, require... Actually, you can get both of those from HEP 239.
Curium, here we go. So I'm just having a look.
Okay. Do we have to start again? Californium 249?
So Californium 249, that comes
diagonally to
HECM 245.
Bingo.
And LECM 245.
LECM.
Yeah, which is to the left of HECM.
Oh, no, that's not required for Californium, right? Like, there's no line there to Californium 249. LECM 247 doesn't go to Californium 249.
No, I'm looking at LECM 245, which is on the other side.
Oh, I do see that. Yes. No, both of those are required. Yes. No, that's correct. Yes. I'm still unlocking myself. But both of those, so
Yeah.
the HECM requires Curium-246 and Curium-245, and the LECM-245 also requires the same, right? So these two fuels
Okay.
have the same inputs. Now,
Yeah.
the Curium, both types, 245 and 246, both come from HEP-239.
Yes, they do.
Which
I
is
see
good.
that.
So that means, and that one requires Plutonium-239 and Plutonium-242. So we need LEU-235 and HEU-235, right?
We do.
So, okay.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
reactor for LEU-235, another for HEU-235, a third one for HEP-239, a fourth one for HECM-245, a fifth one for LECM-245. I think we need 5, right?
Okay. So we need 5 reactor controllers.
I think we need 5 reactor controllers.
Okay.
Apologies, chat, if that was
So,
horrific to listen
that
to.
requires hard carbon alloy.
So the only thing that we really need to care about at the minute is
that's
just how
fine.
much plastic it needs, right?
So it needs right. Oh Christ. Okay, hold. Can we use the calculator, Isaac?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Yeah.
We're trying to figure out plastic. Is that what we're trying to figure out?
It's down a crafting rabbit hole.
It's down a crafting hole.
Exactly, with plates and then conversions and stuff like that. So okay, yeah. Let's figure that out, and then we can hold that plastic in stasis, can't we? And then send the rest of it to Y-Search.
So if we need 5, we only need 40 plastic to make that fission controller. I don't know though if the coolers require plastic. I don't think they do.
Okay.
Because you can see the empty coolers here. They just need tough alloy and steel. And then I think once you have the empty cooler, crafting it into a usable cooler, it just needs the resource that it's named after, redstone, lapis, water, etc.
Makes sense.
I think we can just kind of siphon away a stack. Oh, no, but then we do also need, actually, fission reactor ports.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, will there be other kinds of input-output blocks and power blocks and stuff like that? So
you can take power out of the controller, I think, and then we need an input and an output.
So the ports do need the casing, but you get... So one port needs 2 casing. So that means it needs 2 plastic, because it's a 1 plastic to casing conversion. Right?
Yeah.
So...
I think we need, it looks like we need 10 ports, right? 10 fission reactor ports.
Correct.
Which the calculator is telling me that's 20 plastic.
Yes, correct. Okay. Yeah, that's what I've got.
So if we take out a stack of plastic,
that
should be enough to make the reactors.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put that in the straw here for now.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Okay. And then we can turn on Y-Search, I guess.
I think we can turn on Y-Search. Yes.
And get all that going in the meantime so we can unlock coolers.
Exactly. Wine coolers. Yes. That is
awesome.
That is the plan of action. Jeez.
Hey, we really are into the nuclear age, man.
We are, man. It's a lot.
Man, we need to get paid more for this. I mean, they're like, we've signed this after a budget review that we're not going to give you a pay rise. And you're like, oh, yes. Ooh, it would be a shame if there was a meltdown. It would be a real shame if there was a meltdown, wouldn't it, Chief? Okay.
Could you make, Nick, for me, another line of logistics crafting tables so we can teach it how to make like the fission casing, the controllers, all those little bits and pieces.
Yeah, here we go. Does the system know how to make them? If it doesn't, it doesn't matter at all. But here we go. Let's do that real quick.
Okay, also, Nick, I've got another impulse purchase that I want to buy here.
Oh, hello. Oh man, he's doing too much window shopping, and it's convincing him. What have you seen, Isaac?
I've seen something that I think you're gonna like. Do we need it?
That's how to sweeten me up for this. Do we need it? Is the answer no?
Not necessarily.
Excellent. Buy it then.
Okay.
That's what I want.
There's 2 things I want to buy here. First, I bought the second induction smelter again, which I don't know what that necessarily unlocks, but I've done it. Remember before we talked about this, we have like there's 2 quests that do the same thing. You got to pay twice for the induction smelter.
This. Yeah,
for some reason. Yeah. Anyway, I've paid twice, Nick. I've paid my dues, my fees.
Bloody hell. Okay. So you've unlocked that. Is that in order to unlock something else?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
Which again might be an impulse purchase. Maybe.
Might
might come back to bite us in the backside by the end of the stream when we don't have enough.
Don't say that. Because it almost certainly will in that case. Oh, dear. Here we go. Let's get these going.
Okay, this looks good though, Nick. I think you're gonna
Am I
appreciate
gonna like it? Because it made me tingle in all the right places.
I think it might. Nick.
Okay.
I think
Say no more, fam.
it actually might.
Excellent. Need some more of these. What
Do we have any
missing?
modularium? Really?
Do we have any modularium?
Oh, no, we do have modularium. I'm so confused. Maybe it needed too much. That's fine.
Hello, sir. Hello. Your crafting table line has been
Beautiful. Could you
finally laid down. I'm just looking for some glass to make the pipes to go along with it.
The glass is over in the deep mob learning area.
Oh, yeah, I see it. There it is. Nice. Here we go.
If you could also put down 9 crafting pipes on the front of those.
Yes, that's what I'm working on. Here we go. Let's do that. Let's do that.
That'll be fantastic.
There we go.
There we go.
What have they run out of? What's my... Oh, FPGAs. Let's grab some of those beautiful chips.
Oh, you gotta love some FPGAs, man.
Love some FPGAs. I love chewing on some FPGAs.
On some
in the morning,
gas.
Isaac. Here we go. Boom, boom,
Nice.
and
Okay, yeah, this
boom.
is coming together, man. But yeah,
Excellent.
I think once we have those reactors up and running, like I said, the tricky part is just... The tricky part might just be trial and error, man. Because we need to just... Basically, using this Nuclearcraft fission reactor design calculator, we need to figure out the fewest number of coolers that we can buy to get to 900 heat units per tick.
Right.
Of cooling.
Okay.
Right? That's what we need to figure out. That's our current goal.
Yeah. We need some simulation, man. We need some AI simulation. That's what we're missing. Here we go. Let's do that. Okay, there we are. That's a load of FPGAs.
Okay, Nick, are you ready?
Here we go, Isaac. Let me come down. Let me come and join you. Where are you at? Hello.
I'm here. Let's put
Hi.
this down like this.
Oh my goodness me. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Hold steady. Hold steady. Let me hook this guy up with some juice. Where is the power? It's right here. Can I change that to a small? I can. Beautiful. Okay.
What no one does, or what no one encourages you to do at Bug King, Isaac, when you order a meal.
Do you want to make that small?
Change to small.
So Nick, this over here, Nick, this puny alloy furnace, garbage.
This piece of trash, Isaac.
64 speed upgrades. Who cares?
Oh, I think you're all fast, do you?
Are you ready?
Furnace.
Are you ready, Nick?
Let's have a look.
Take a look at the small item output over here. Open that up.
Okay, I've got it open.
I'm going to put boron in one of these. I'm going to put steel in the other.
Yeah.
And then when it kicks into gear...
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Look at that. If you press R, look at the recipe for ferroboron, and then go over to the electrode alloyer.
Oh, look at the arrow. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's
one tick.
Incredible.
It does 20 per second.
One tick. You can get that to 80 if you put upgrades on. That's like completely unnecessary, but that's fantastic. How much power does this use?
Oh, I don't know, man. I didn't
It doesn't matter.
I didn't look into the
we're
power
too rich
output.
for that now.
Yeah, right, exactly. I don't think it uses that much, honestly. Let's have a look. For tough alloy, it uses 2,000 RF per tick.
Well, that's not too bad. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've got 3 stacks of tough alloy, man.
Man, this guy is he is building tough. The gym course is working, Isaac.
Yeah, right.
Excellent.
To be fair, man, I think how much is the alloy furnace he was using 2,000 as well? Like it uses the same amount of power.
Jeez.
Granted, this isn't full on energy upgrade, so it could be a little bit more efficient, but still.
That is ridiculous. Still,
nowhere near the 85,000 that our electrolyzer's using to
to
chugging back
spit out
juice.
some bloody perspex sheets. Like, come on now. Flipping heck. Okay, that's very good. So we will be getting casing quick, Isaac. Quick. I noticed the reactor controller. Let me just double check. Where is it? Reactor controller. There it is. I noticed that it needs DU plating, which needs uranium. But I guess this is fine, right? We can just get uranium.
Yes, in fact, I think we have like a deposit of so uranium is only you have to mine it.
Ah, right. Okay. Back to basics. It's not coming from any of the Infiniminers, is it?
I don't think it's currently coming from any of the infinite miners, but I'm pretty sure there's some fairly close by that we can tap into.
Oh, yeah. There is some uranium ore in the system for putting into the scanner, boys.
Yes, there's some uranium over here as well, actually. I found some. I found the deposit, Nick. I'm going to go and
found it. Okay, excellent.
submit a withdrawal request.
There you go, yeah.
Can you withdraw cash from the bank, man? Like physical cash?
The last time I withdrew cash from a bank was when I was in the Czech Republic. And it's because I wanted to do like these car tours around the city, and they only take cash. Definitely, just because they love cash, Isaac, almost certainly. They just really love the feeling of paper in their hands, right?
The same reason any business is cash only, right?
Exactly. They just really love the feeling and the experience, right? It's an experience thing, Isaac, of someone handing them cash, them smiling, all that good stuff.
The rush of dopamine when you see the physical cash in your hand.
The ability.
You don't get that same rush of dopamine when you see the money go into your digital bank account. When you see number go up.
Not the same and then you're like, oh yeah, number can go down again. And then you just go make an Amazon order, right? But yeah, so I had to withdraw like £100 equivalent of Czech krona out. And that was like a fat stack as well. Because they're like big money, right? It's like one to many. Like I was withdrawing like thousands of Czech krona, which was £100.
They have a 1 krona bill that you used.
Sorry?
Do they have a 1 krona bill that you used?
Yeah. You know what? They have 1 krona coins, I think. And honestly, to get the equivalent of like £1, you need like a fat stack of them. It was it was quite, and I did have some coins, man, that I handed this person, this car driver, just a fat wad of cash. And then also just a big old bag of coins. Because I was like, I don't want to take this back to the UK because I'm never going to bring them back to the Czech Republic, even if I did return here, because it's just a pain in the ass, right? Yeah. So that was the last time I withdrew cash, Isaac. Last time I withdrew cash in the UK is also what I'm trying to figure out. And I honestly don't think I can remember. It would have been to go to a nightclub or something because they love the feeling of cash going into their hands as well, Isaac, obviously.
Wow, everyone's so. You think we should start taking cash for Twitch?
I think we should start taking cash. Yeah, right? Yeah. We got PO box, Isaac.
We don't know.
Oh well, if we get that sorted, then instead of streaming platforms,
I don't think you can get PO box in the UK, man. Like that. Like
is it not a thing anymore?
I don't think you can get a PO box, but none of them take delivery from from couriers.
Oh really?
Which is the problem. It's gotta be like Royal Mail. They can send. We can receive letters. And I guess you could,
send us letters filled with cash. But definitely won't look dodgy at all.
But I don't think you can get like parcels and stuff.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Seems
worthless, right?
So how do all the YouTubers get their fan gifts?
Oh, they're not in the UK, right?
Okay.
I imagine.
Yeah, God. Damn. There's a gap in the market there, then.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Isaac. That's what we really should be starting is just buy a warehouse and be like, the YouTuber merch zone or something, or gift zone. And then YouTubers can use that address as a shipping address for people to send gifts to. And then we just have people that just split them out into parcels that match the YouTuber's name and just send them to the YouTuber's actual address.
Is that gifts or gifts that are being sent?
Gifts, Isaac. Yeah. This is an online platform based on
an online warehouse.
Web services. We're buying a large AWS bucket, Isaac. I think that's what they call it. Nice. And we're gonna do that. I think that there is a term called data warehouse. So I'm just gonna pretend that that's what I meant. All right.
I like it.
NFT gifts. Yeah. Anyone want to send us ETH NFTs? The gas fees are quite low at the moment because everyone's not using Ethereum anymore because no one gets any money from it.
You're telling me, man. I go to the petrol station, gas expensive as hell.
Gas, yeah. It's because Ethereum's taking it all, Isaac. That's why. Well, not anymore. Get ready for it to get cheap. Oh, dear. Oh, man. Okay.
So how's it going on your end, man?
Hey, Isaac. I've got your crafting tables down. I've got your pipes down, Isaac.
Beautiful.
All that's ready to be automated.
Thank you, Nick.
So that is sorted.
I appreciate it.
I guess I can start crafting together some of this plating that is required for this reactor
Do you have what it takes to make the 5 controllers of the Apocalypse?
So I need hard carbon alloy, which looks like it's fine. I need graphite, which is...
Graphite, you need like I think you need a manufacturer.
I need a manufacturer.
You got to like coal and then turn it into pulverized coal and then turn it into other coal.
Is there a Venator manufactory?
I don't think so, but again, you can just whack 64 speed ninja grids and
I'm going to do that.
You know, make it.
The ones that were being used in the thingy. Oh, I need some plastic plates. Okay, here we go. Let me go and get some plastic plates.
Ooh.
Ooh, watch out, lads. I need some plastic plates.
Do you have the draw key by any chance?
I do not have it on my person. I do vividly remember putting it in the system a while ago, so if it's not in there,
There's
then it might have gone
no
walkies.
keys in the system, man. We're keyless,
no keys in the system? We're keyless?
society, yeah.
Oh, man. They told us that's a good thing, Isaac.
Yeah?
Yeah, look at that. Totally not there.
Wow.
Damn, you're going to have to expend on a new one.
I bought a new... I've paid for a 3rd key, man.
Flipping heck. Yeah, you change your locks, get a new key. They charge you out the nose for that, man, if you're a tenant.
Oh, yeah.
If you lose your key, yeah, they're like, oh, you lost your keys, you're going to have to change the locks. Not that I've ever done it.
I was going to say, have you ever paid for... You ever
No, I know people who have, though, and it's like, they've been charged like 250 quid.
Oofed.
Obviously overinflated, but I was like, yeah, that's not a fun time. Okay, so I need to make these. So I need the manufacturing. Okay, so I need the plastic plates. I see where I was at. Plastic.
So also I need that. Also I need that. Also I need that. Also I need that.
Oh yes, sir. Oh, very, very good, sir. Okay, sir. I know what I'm doing again, sir. Very, very good, sir. Very good, sir.
Okay, I'm going to teach the system how to make fission glass. Then the transparent fission reactor casing. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it already knows how to make basic plating. I don't think it does. So I'm going to teach you that as well.
Okay. Yes,
Done.
that would be very useful, actually, because, yeah, it's just required for all this garbage, isn't it?
I'll also teach you how to make regular fission casing, actually.
Yeah,
to save you the process
teach it all the things,
Just teach it all of the things.
Just teach it the whole bloody thing, Isaac.
You know, it's what they said in school, man. Just teach it all the things.
Just teach it all the things. Look at it.
Teach it.
Teach it all of the things.
It being the human child.
Look at them. Look at those ants. Teach it all the things. Right, here we go. Manufactory. Here we are. Boom. Right. So, this is what I need. I need the advanced plating. Very advanced. Oh, I need to be careful, don't I? I need to be careful, Isaac, that I don't put any plastic plating in the system because it will eat it up.
It'll send it to the thing. You can go and take it out of the crafter, the researcher.
So there is I'm assuming there is a crafter somewhere because that's the plastic frames, right? But this is what I need is the plastic plating, which is used to make the frames.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. What do you need right now? What are you making?
I'm making advanced plating, but I got it. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I've got the amount I need, so that's all good.
Oh
my hot diggity damn! Are we finally out of machine frames?
We've been out of machine frames for a while, man. You're going to request more. Yeah.
Oh wow!
I've requested a few times now.
Oh my! Oh yeah, if we can request it, then that's just that's gnarly.
They're purchasable.
Here we go. I'm going to purchase one. I'll purchase 2 actually because I'm feeling generous.
Oh, this guy!
Splashing the cash.
I went to a store the other day.
I have to think hard about that.
I was thinking of what I'd call it. A mattress store, I guess, right? But I bought a pillow, right? That's what I was there for.
Oh,
so I was going to call it a pillow store, but I'm like, I don't think it's called a pillow store. And so I was like, I'll call it a mattress store, but I didn't go to buy a mattress. So it is a pillow. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Sure.
I went there, man. And I was like looking for a pillow, right? And this sales lady comes up to me and she's like, oh, hi, what are you looking for? She was hoping I was there for a mattress. I'm like, no, I'm not. She's like, oh, this was the middle of a day on a Wednesday or something. No, the store was empty, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, well, my expertise is mattresses, but, what are you looking for? I'm like, I'm looking for just a pillow, She's like, oh, do you sleep on your back? I'm like, I sleep on my side.
Mm-hmm.
A sleep store, yeah. I sleep on my side. Yeah, I'm a side sleeper, which is apparently not the healthiest way to sleep.
No,
it's supposed to be back sleeper,
too,
right?
But I don't care.
Yeah, right, exactly. Hand in an isotope separator. Venator, what is this about? These end quests are odd. Like, none of the other quests in the game require you to hand in the items, but every single quest after Nuclear Age need you to hand in the item. So I had to hand in a fission reactor case, and I had to hand give it, like sacrifice it to Venator.
Oh, that's weird.
It's very weird, right?
See, the longer we go, Isaac, the less compelling this whole thing seems. It's, it's just like capitalism and, the corporate entities, and also the Batman theme, live long enough and you become the villain.
Yeah, and also the Batman theme. So anyway, I'm looking at these pillows, and it's awkward as heck because I'm the only one in the store, and she's just stood there watching me feel up these pillows, right?
Yeah, just give me a little squeeze.
That's the thing. I want to give them a squeeze. I'm like, oh, that one's soft. That one's memory foam. Okay, and that one's like 250
memory
quid.
foam. Sorry, I think you mean memory foam designed by NASA.
Yeah, exactly.
Isaac.
Made by NASA in space. They made it in space. It's made of space dust or something, right? But she's like, okay, where do you sleep? I'm like, yeah, I sleep on my side. And she's looking through, and she's like, oh, this one says it's for side sleepers. I'm like, all right, okay. And I go over, I take a look, and she's like, and again, we've talked before about how, I don't want the awkward situation.
You don't want
right?
it.
I don't want the awkwardness. Because she's like, oh, you can take it and lay on the bed if you want. And I'm like, I don't want to take a pillow that you've just given me, and I don't want you to stand there and watch me as I go and lay on the bed and pretend like I'm about to go to sleep in this store at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday. Like, this is not what I'm here for, okay? I'm sorry.
I would have paid money for that, Isaac.
I know you would have. I'm not. That's not what I'm. So I'm like, no, I'm okay, thanks. And I'm just, filling up the pillows, and the whole point of the story here. Also, we're out of aluminum? Question mark. I might have to go and get. Do we have any aluminum ore? No, of course we don't. That'd be too easy. I think we need. I think we're fresh out of aluminum, man. I think I have to go find a new. Oh,
jeez!
node.
Once again, bloody hell.
But no, the whole point of the story, man. You were saying buying 2 for 1. I'll buy 2.
I was 2 for 1.
Well, no, the pillow that she recommended, this side sleeper pillow. She's like, oh, this one's for side sleepers. I'm like, okay, cool. And I was like, I saw a little thing on the sign, and it was like £80 crossed out. And I was like, oh, how much is it? And she was like, oh, let me check. And she looked up, and on the package it said £60 crossed out £45. And so I was like, okay,
you're getting better and better.
I thought, okay, perfect, fine. So I was like, oh, I'll take one of those then. So I goes to checkout. She rings it up, and she's like, oh, the system says it's £15.
Oh,
and I was like, all right, I'll take 2 of them then. And I left there with 2 pillows, man.
The whole thing became worth it, Isaac.
It did,
all of the feeling up and stuff. It was all to lead up to that moment. Yeah, okay.
I was like, oh, she tried to farm me off on a third one. She tried to get me to buy 3 of these pillows. I'm like, no, having 1 backup pillow is fine, thank you. I don't need a third one. She's like, oh, I've got 1 more in the back. I'm like, no, I'm okay, thanks.
Yeah, who buys 3 pillows? That's such an awkward number of pillows to buy. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She was like, oh, you can have backup ones. I'm like, in case, I'm like, I'm good. I'm okay.
Backup ones.
I know, right?
That's incredible. They do come up with some excuses, don't they? The salespeople. That's so funny. Well, there you go. That's well good.
I know,
I was in an outlet a few weeks ago, and there was this coat from a designer company. And it was reduced from like £175 down to £45, Isaac.
Wow.
So I was like, holy crap. I was with my family, and my dad was like, oh, we'll buy 3 then, 1 for each of us. I was there with my dad and my brother. And so we did. And then we bought them. And like the lady at the till was like, oh yeah, thanks. And then she put them through the till. And then she was like whispering to her colleague. And then the colleague, while we were purchasing these coats, went round, removed all of the other coats that we just picked up from the rack. And I think upped the price because they realized how crazy of a deal it was.
Either that or they were like, I want to buy these, and just took them in the back to buy them for themselves.
Wouldn't have blamed them because it was a cracker. But yeah, that's why we saw the price. We were like, if we buy 3, that's still going to be lower than the marked original price, right?
Yeah.
So
right.
I mean, there you go, man. It's sometimes you can find these gangster savings, and it just really comes through for us. Capitalize, people. If you see those kinds of savings, capitalize, and that is advice.
Not advice. Not advice. I'm not saying not advice. What's the other scanner called? The thing that lets you scan the actual ores? Do you know? It's not called a scanner.
No, it's
not called an ore something.
No, it's black and it's got a little antenna on it. That's all I can give you.
Seismic reader.
That's it. What a stupid name.
Chat's asking if I can drag the aluminum ore from JEI into the scanner. The answer is no, you cannot. That would be too easy. You have to have physically one of them for it to work. So I'm looking for this uranium. I'm looking for aluminum. Sorry, I'm not finding it, man.
I see. Right, here we go, Isaac. Let's do this and this then. I'm about to make some hard carbon, Isaac.
Oh, nice.
So if I do that, And then if I do
Somebody in the
this.
Twitch chat said, though, does anybody not sleep on their side? I think there are people who don't sleep on their side. There must be. Again, I feel like I've heard
right?
apparently there are front sleepers out there. That's wild to me that anyone sleeps on their front.
Oh, I also sometimes sleep on my front.
I don't know how.
Yeah, no, everyone says that.
I feel like I would suffocate and die if I tried to sleep on my front.
So I sleep on my front, but my face is tilted to the side.
I understand. But like, like that feels like it'd just be bad for my neck. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
it's almost certainly terrible for my neck. It is going to be horrible for my neck. But it's just so comfy and cozy, Isaac, and I love it.
and I just can't do it. I can't sleep on my back. I try, right? Because apparently it's so much better, no neck pain. It's just great. And I'm like, okay, I'll sleep on my back. And then I just lay there staring at the roof for days.
Yeah. That's it, right?
Not sleeping. I'm like, what the heck?
Stargazing.
Yeah.
So why the hell am I going to be sleeping on my back? Sometimes I'll do it just to just to kind of straighten my back out, right?
Yeah.
Before I then turn to my side and then undo all of that good work.
Someone in the Twitch
sleep on my side.
Someone in the Twitch chat said, did you try closing your eyes? I do. I can lay there with my eyes closed for like an hour. I just don't sleep.
You're supposed to do, damn it.
No one ever tells you that. The instructions are on the pillow. How am I supposed to know?
That at school. These are the real things they should be teaching us. Damn it. Oh, dear.
Yeah, someone else said I'm a front sleeper. It's dreadful, but so comfy.
It's so comfy. I know it's so bad for you, but it's so comfy, isn't it?
I don't know. I've not. I can't do it. I don't think.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. And it's like what you're used to, right?
Yeah.
You're obviously used to sleeping on your side.
Yeah.
So sleeping on your front is just, sacrilege to you. So yeah, man, that's fine, Isaac. I forgive you, Squire.
I've been forgiven for my sin. I have no idea where. Why have we not kept an aluminum ore? Oh, I found one. It's okay.
I found some.
I think I found
it looks
some.
like you're out in the sticks, Isaac.
I'm out in the savannah, man.
Jeez, look, that grass is looking dry AF. Flipping neck, it's looking like my mouth after a night out. Jeez. Here we go. These are coming along nicely.
Okay, let me go get a bloody scanner now. Jeez. Not scanner.
It's like you work in retail and you hate it, so we just come to you with a load of like, I'm just gonna get the bloody scanner now and scan these items.
So people have a go at me, right? So and they have a go at me because I have a go at other people, right? I have a go at, and I've had a bit of a go recently in these episodes. People who are trying to sell me stuff, right? And I understand that it's their job, chat, to sell me stuff. But like, there are the ways to go about it, right? There are a lot of stores that I don't mind going in, right? Because they're fine. Do you know what I mean? The people don't walk up to you. They don't push, sell all the time. And you go buy things, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if you walked into a supermarket and right away someone came up and was like, oh, you want to buy this bread? Have you tried this? You want sourdough? How about sourdough? What kind of bread are you after? What kind of sandwich are you making? Are you making a big sandwich? Oh, you need the dense bread. Yeah, this one's real firm. It's like, please. And then you move over after you got the bread. It's like, oh, what kind of ketchup do you want? Oh, you need the mustard's good for that one. No, I recommend these high-grade Dutch pickles. Like, it's like, please. I don't need this, right?
You are right.
No.
I mean, you are right. Imagine if people in supermarkets were commission based.
I know, it'd be horrible.
Incredible. Oh wow!
I understand, Chad, that they work on commission, but like I guess you and I work on commission, Nick, right?
That's
right?
true.
We don't spend the whole stream telling you about
subscribe, by the way, if you're watching right now, if you haven't already.
As soon as you get into the stream, like, oh, what are you looking for? You're looking for a Minecraft server? Do you want to play on my Minecraft server? Patreon.com/GS. Oh, I'd recommend this to you. You should definitely go. It's like,
it's funny because actually, you know what, as well, some YouTubers are like that.
I know.
And it's bad. It is bad. Oh, dear. No, but we aren't. We aren't. But while you're at it, make sure you subscribe. Hey, we're like 50 minutes in, okay? I feel like that's fair game, all right? It's not even halfway to this episode. It's 50 minutes. So, I mean...
Yeah, it's true you don't buy a pillow every day for lunch, but it's just like... I just want some space, to check. Just check my pillows, right? I don't want someone staring at me while I'm trying to pick a pillow. Right, I'm a lot more likely to just leave and not buy one if you're just watching me try and buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get you, man. I do. I feel you, Isaac. I feel you.
There's a skit there though.
Oh, that
supermarket workers.
Yeah,
getting paid on commission.
yeah. We'll get our cameras out, Isaac, and we'll sort that out. Oh dear.
Oh, now I've got to get bloody power over here, man. I'm out in the fields.
Jeez, yeah, you are. Oh no, I'm discovering that these controllers need crystal binder, Isaac. Remember that? You remember crushed rhodochrosite?
Oh no, they don't, do they?
It's really unfortunate. So if you have a look at the
you need elite plating for the controllers?
It's the elite plating.
No, for what?
For the Reactor Controller?
The Fission controller.
Oh,
You're making 5 Fission controllers, man. It should be very straightforward.
I'm looking at Reactor Controllers.
No.
Oh, look at this. This is way better. This is so much better.
What Reactor Controller are you looking at? There is no Reactor Controller. Like what?
There is.
The molten salt Reactor Controller.
I was wondering why it was called molten salt.
You didn't question it at any point in time.
I was like, molten salt? I wonder what that's got anything to do with. That's weird.
Guy.
Oh, that's so much better. Oh, that's fine. Why didn't you say so before, Isaac? Molten, just need some bloody lead and crap. That's all right. Right, here we go. Well, if we need some, Isaac, we've got some hard carbon alloy and some extreme alloy as well. It's extreme.
I don't think we need any of this. I don't think we need the salt controller, man. I was wondering what was taking so long.
I was like, geez, this is horrible. Okay.
Yeah, no, the rhodochrosite is not fun.
No, we've been there before.
Rhinochrosite.
Rhinochrosite, yeah. First name Rhino, last name Crosite. Not a fun time.
You ever had pumpkin pie, man?
You know what? I don't think I have.
I tried it for the first time yesterday.
How was that?
I liked it, man. Then again, I'm a fan of those winter spices. You know, the cinnamon, ginger, the cloves, the goodness, man. I'm all about those spices. I liked it.
It does sound nice. Like I've had pumpkin curry before.
Oh.
And I've had pumpkin. They do it in like katsus as well. That wasn't the curry I initially was on about. Cat soup, pumpkin cat soup.
They do it in cat soup as well.
I've really been tightening the purse strings recently, Isaac. Had to resort to some pretty extreme measures.
Fluffers has been sacrificed. Mr. Mittens is gone.
Mr. Mittens, no! I'm like, oh, my stomach's there rumbling. Oh no, do a bit of a belch. Oh yeah. Shame about Mr. Mittens. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, yeah, no, I don't know what that is. Just my lunch. It was a big hearty one. Oh, man. Oh, okay. How much of this do I need? So I need 20 advanced plating. Okay, that's all right. So I need 40 plastic. Okay, that's what we actually have set out in this little drawer, haven't we? We've actually put that in a drawer. So I'll take them out of this drawer. And I'll put 40 in the little plastic thing here. Here it is.
Okay. I finally have another drill down that's getting aluminum for us.
Nice.
Slowly but surely.
Awesome.
Because we need, I forgot what I was making the aluminum for. Oh no, it was for the Isotope Separator. I had to sacrifice an Isotope Separator to the gods, and then to make the second one, I needed 4 aluminum, sorry, and we have like 0 aluminum, so work in progress.
I see. Here we go. Let's put that back. All right. Okay, so we need... So I've got 2, we need 20, so we need 18 more advanced plating, 14, 16, 18. Let's be frugal with this.
Someone did make a good point in the YouTube chat, in that maybe we could use ender chests for our drills that are out about. Right?
Oh, that's a shout.
Now, the trouble is, Nick, we don't have the ender chest mod installed, like the one that adds the good ender chests. We only have vanilla ender chests. And the trouble with vanilla ender chests is that you can't pipe into or out of them at all. So we'd still have to manually move the ores, but it would mean that all of our ores were still in like one central. And actually, I don't even know if that would work. I don't know if you can. I don't know if the drill could pump into an ender chest a vanilla ender chest. So I'm pretty sure you can't permit or take out of them. So I don't know if it even works. I don't think you can. I don't think the drill can export its ores into the ender chest.
I understand.
Yeah, people saying no. Yeah, that's a shame.
Oh,
Venator. I mean, I would say add the other ender chest mod, but it'd be a bit OP, I think, for this kind of pack. Like half of the fun is moving stuff around, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So ignore me, Venator.
Sorry, Venator, for doubting you once again. You're the best, bro.
I am doubting him a little bit on the power output of the fission reactors. Those need.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Time.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
The fact that right now the best way to generate power is still just a staggering number of steam generators. Like that's. Oh,
yeah.
nope, stop that. Yeah, no, that's it's unfortunate. What's up,
we
man?
We need magnesium. Do we have magnesium?
Magnesium. I think that's the creeper one, man.
Oh, okay, that's all right then.
So you take this. So over here we've got 64 pristine creeper matter. You take that, you drop it in this one here.
There we go.
And then you select your magnesium instead of.
Oh yes, there we go.
Don't let it all get turned into magnesium though, man.
Here we go. Let's get like 12 magnesium. That'll be fine.
Don't forget that's gonna get 35x'd.
Exactly. Yeah. So let's chuck that into.
It goes to the hopper on the end.
Yes.
Yes, this is our nuclear craft
zone, right, for those ores. Excellent. Let's get that going through. That'll end up. Ah, yes, because you got a 4x draw. Nice. I'll put the rest of that creeper matter just in the system so it can be turned into other goodness. Unless you want it to be turned into a specific ore now, all of it.
I don't know if it necessarily matters at the minute. Like,
okay.
We'll just keep it. Yeah, we don't know.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so that magnesium will come through, so that bit's fine. So all that's left, I've made the nuclear furnaces, I've made the advanced platings, and then for the machine chassis, it's aluminum, which should be coming through any second now, I guess. With the
it's coming through, but like in what quantity?
We've
got 40 in the system.
Oh, that will probably do.
Because we are 35xing everything, right? So
yeah. I don't need that much. I just need some machine chassis.
Chassis.
Oh, I need some more machine frames. Ooh.
Might as well request like 32 of those or something if we don't have them. Oh, you did request them. They're just not,
I did request them. They're just here in the output. Here we go. Right.
Let's see. They're in the output.
2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay.
Once I got official live. Okay. So, uranium. I don't think uranium is hooked up to the system. That's fine. We do have it. It's over here.
Yeah.
29. So I can take uranium. We can run that uranium through an isotope separator. The isotope separator does use 1,000 RF per tick base. And then if we were to drop in 32 speed and energy upgrades, it goes up to 33,000, but that's fine. That gets us running a uranium ingot through an isotope separator. Gets you uranium-238 and tiny clumps of uranium-235. Now, you can craft, in order to craft LEU-235, we need uranium-235 and uranium-238. So we need to do, it takes 9 uranium to make 1 LEU-235 fuel.
Okay.
I think.
Right. Interesting. There we go. Let's chuck that magnesium in there. Let's chuck that boron in there. There it is.
Perfect. So once you have that, you can craft 9 of the small clumps into 1 big clump, and then you can do this, and you get LEU-235. Okay, I have our first LEU-235 fuel. We also needed what? We needed a HEU-235. HEU is a similar idea, but just like the proportions are different and less nice.
Awesome. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, the 35xing system. Jeez.
It puts out, man, right?
Crazy. It's so good.
Nick, we can make that into a 98xing system.
Oh, man. It's
we
just
can triple
unreal.
our current output, which is madness.
Unreal.
Just like the engine?
Yeah.
5?
This is actually Unreal Engine 6, Isaac. The Venator's one-man banded it. Right, there we go. Here we go. Boom. Boom.
We're going to keep 1 aluminum archer, you're right.
Boom.
But I say that, and then it always ends up in the system. I always put 1 away, but then whenever I come to use it, it's never there.
Okay.
Never.
All right, Isaac, after a long old day's work, I've spat out 5 fission controllers.
Okay, beautiful.
Got them here. Hello.
I love to see it.
Hello, sir.
Okay. I'm running through. Can I reprocess the 235? Can I like separate this? No. I can't. Okay, that's fine. I need more uranium. We have uranium. Uranium is over here. Yes, got 43 uranium. Lovely.
Nice. Excellent.
Okay, where do you want to put these guys?
Oh, that's a good question, man. How big are they? Or is that like an open-ended question? They're as big as they want us to be.
As big as they want us to be.
They control us, Isaac. We don't control them.
They're as big as they want us to be, man. It makes no sense.
So I'm assuming not here in the research.
They're gonna be like from 5x5 up to like maybe 11x11, somewhere in that region.
Oh god, okay, so they need to be like.
It's gonna take a big area, yeah.
What about in our back gardens around here, Isaac? You know, around
I don't know
here?
where our back gardens is.
Yeah, just over here.
Would you want to clear out space for us?
Yeah. Let me grab my axe out the system. My trusty axe, I should say. Oh no, I don't have it. Okay, let me make a new one. Here we are.
Oh, yeah,
all right, I'm getting rid of the Menrail tree, Isaac. I know you'll be sad to see it go.
You gotta be careful, man. That thing comes down jankily, right?
Yeah, it does. Oh, bloody hell. Stupid thing. Stupid tree.
Oh, yeah, our houses are here, man. Just hanging out. I feel like we should have built the base, like around the houses. The houses should have been in the middle of the base,
in the middle,
right?
yeah. Taking the center of attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been. Well,
ideal.
It's all right, because now, Isaac, we're getting close enough by putting them next to 5 highly radioactive nuclear reactors. So it's the next best thing. Oh, dude.
Yeah,
this
they
is
are
not
all
good.
radioactive.
Why is this being a... Why is this being
like,
a bunch?
just like Imagine Dragons, though, man. They're also radioactive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is a song.
Yeah.
Imagine Dragons, man. One of those bands that they just produce something else every time, right? Nothing sounds the same.
Oh, sure. Maybe.
You know what I mean?
That song's a little odd, though. The chorus is just radioactive.
Yeah, and you listen to another one, right? And it's like a different style. There's no direction.
Maybe.
There's no vision. There's no corporate vision.
You're going to be handy. Veneto!
Hey, what are you doing, huh?
I know that we don't need to complete these quests. This is not something we have to complete. Because like this nuclear fission chain tree, you can, if you want, sacrifice your uranium to the gods, but we don't need to hand these quests in.
No, we don't. We can just follow them, can't we? Yeah, that's
okay.
That is unfortunate.
So, what do we have here? We got the LEU 235 and the HEU 235 is what we have here.
Okay.
And we need to build 2 reactors that can hold these guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's say, here's the fission thing. I've put in all the numbers here, by the way, for the coolers. I've corrected these cooler numbers. These are the cooler numbers that we have available to us.
Sweet.
So if we made this like a 5x5x5 internally, which is a 7x7x7 externally, 10, 10. And then I think by default, I think it's fine. Like, I think the default here is that we could just use like water coolers for this and just optimize for breeding and say run, and it's going to find like it's doable, right? So I don't know if you have my stream up in here.
I do. Yeah,
with this, you can see that there is a reactor that is capable, obviously, of cooling 10 heat units per tick. That's fine.
Yeah.
If we change this to 60, and I don't think it really matters if we change the RF per tick output, but just to be accurate, this does 40. But like I said, I don't think this matters. And we run again. This is still fine. So there is a reactor you can build with just the water cooler that runs both of these, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the tricky thing is, as I mentioned before, we need this number here, this heat unit, to be 900. And if I try and hit run now, it's just going to do nothing, right? Because there's no combination of blocks.
Yeah, it's not possible.
Exactly. No matter how big you make the reactor either, right? It doesn't work. So we need to figure out, if we look at these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off. Well, first of all, if we just allow it to do everything, it's obviously going to find something, right? Let me do this. Well, I say obviously. Let's see if it can do it in a 5x5x5 area. It can, right? Stop. Right out of the gate. If we have lapis, redstone, helium, tin, water, and cryothium, it can do it. But I propose that we don't want to use tin, diamond, or gold because those are all very expensive. They all require 64 chemical research. So I'm going to put 0 on tin, diamond, and gold. I'm also then going to put 0 on helium, iron, and copper. So helium, iron, and copper, because I don't want to make any of those either. And then the rest I think are fine. I think we could make any number of these if we needed to. So now the thing is, now we can hit run again, and it does find us one. But now this is where it gets tricky, right? Because this one, right away, I've hit pause, right? And the first one here is not too bad, right? This only needs lapis, cryothium, enderium, and redstone. That's only 4 coolers that we have to unlock. So in theory, we could stop here, right?
Yeah.
If we built this reactor 5 times, it would be able to run all of our fuels.
Yeah.
It would be the most efficient, right? And we don't have to do that. Basically, this just lets us know which... Obviously, it produces nothing. It produces 480 hours. I think it's garbage. Oh, that's because I've not put the numbers in the right chat. But this... We could stop here.
Yeah.
If I click run, it's going to find other ones, but the other ones it finds might use more coolers.
Right. Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
More levels of coolers.
More different coolers.
Yes.
Like right now, we're just using 4 coolers. It's quite possible that there is a more efficient one that instead of just using lapis, cryothium, enderium, and redstone, uses lapis, cryothium, enderium, redstone, quartz, glowstone, and emerald.
Which is what we don't want.
It's what we don't want, right?
Yeah.
Or fewer. Chat is right. Or fewer. There could be another one that comes up with fewer. Right?
Yes.
So I can save Jason. I don't know how that works. Like, can I save Jason?
He's in trouble. Save Jason. He's on the run.
Hold on. Let me see if I know how this works. I've clicked save Jason. It's given me a reactor.json file. But then how do I open that JSON file, chat? What are you thinking, Nick?
Screenshot it.
Oh yeah, we can just
screenshot it. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. So, but then it's so tricky, right?
You basically got to keep watching it then, I guess, until you see something that looks ideal for this specific purpose and application. Because we're not going.
There you go, Nick. I've sent you the screenshot.
Oh, okay, thank you. Because we're not going for efficiency. We're going for there's no option in the website that's like use the least number of types of coolers possible. Yeah, right. So you can't optimize for it.
That's the trouble.
Yeah,
exactly.
I see what the issue is.
Yeah, bingo. So like I can hit run again here, and it's gonna find more presumably that can do it. Again, we've optimized for breeding, so this is optimizing for the fastest use of fuel.
Yes.
Yeah, see, look at that. I'll hit pause here. It's found another one, but now it's using gold, lapis, redstone, water, enderium, and cryothium, right? That's going to burn through...
Yeah, that's nasty.
If you open the image I sent you, what's the fuel usage on ours? The fuel use rate.
Look.
So the third up from the bottom.
The fuel usage, Isaac, is 12.
Yeah, so this one's 14. 12x. So it's found one that can burn the fuel faster, but that's not what we want, right? Well, that is what we want, but we want it... Our main goal is to get the number of coolers down because we don't really care too much about the usage rate. Exactly. We do want the usage rate to be high, but we want the cooler number to be low. I have a feeling, though, that this is only going to get more complex as time goes on.
Yeah, because that's what's going to lead to more efficient systems, right?
Yeah.
We probably want the least efficient one.
The one with the fewest coolers, right?
Exactly.
So what we can do to try and fix this is we could put like gold 0. Actually, gold is supposed to be 0, right?
Yeah, is that working?
No, it was. For some reason, I don't put a 0 in gold.
Oh, okay. I see.
See, the thing that we can do, like this one is... How many did our last one use? Did it use 4 or did it use 5?
4 or 5.
Coolers. How many coolers? Like down here, this one uses 4 coolers. It uses lapis, magnesium, enderium, quartz.
So this was lapis, enderium, 2, cryothium, redstone, 4.
4. Yeah. But 4 cheap ones as well. You can turn off symmetry, that's true. Like I can turn the symmetry off here and click run again. I don't know if that's too helpful. I could start turning off the more expensive ones. Like I can put 0 in magnesium and hit run. I guess that's... So could you go to the quest book, Nick? Go to the purple tab. Yeah. And is that where the coolers are?
Yes.
What's the third line of coolers?
Third line of coolers is lapis, emerald, and magnesium.
Okay. I'm going to try turning all those off and see if it's possible without those 3.
Okay, so we're just going for the first 2.
I missed it. There was one there for a second. I could probably go back on the stream and see it, but there was one.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That used like 3. Stream. There it is. Oh, I missed it again. Enderium, redstone, cryothium. Can do it.
Redstone. Yeah, that's all in the first 2 rows, man.
See, this one is fuel usage rate is the fuel use rate on this one is lower. It's only 3x, right? So it's about 3 times slower than the last one.
Yes.
But it is possible to build a reactor that can cool 900 heat units with only 3 coolers, those being Enderium, Redstone, Cryothium.
Yeah, which is 16 plus 20, 36 plus 20. So that's 56 yellow search,
Right.
Isaac.
We have got 97.
Okay.
So what about that more efficient design then that we saw before?
So the one
how
that you sent me.
Yes. How expensive is that?
Okay, so that needs lapis. If you want to look in the quest book.
I disabled glowstone instead of gold. Oh, I did disable glowstone. Hold on. Let me re-enable that real quick. That should be on. But go on. Sorry. What's that? Sorry.
So we need lapis
24
plus cryothium
16. Oh, sorry. 20.
plus Enderium
20.
plus redstone.
16.
Okay, well, I think we can afford that as well, right?
That seems right. Yeah, like if it's under 97, I don't know.
I think that was under 90, so comfortably.
I thought you weren't calculating it.
Oh no, I wasn't. But it was like 70.
Why was I reading the
right? Oh, I thought I was reading the things. I thought because you were looking at the.
Oh, I see. I thought you asked me for the numbers and you were gonna. Right, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's in mid 70s, 76. Yeah, we can afford it. We can afford it. 40, 64.
Yeah,
76 and 80. We can afford it.
So Chad does make a good point though. Like, so once we've found the coolers that we know we're going to unlock, we can then limit it to just those and let the simulation run for a little bit to try and figure out the best with those coolers.
Yes,
right?
specifically.
We don't have to go with the first one that we see. Like this one might not be the most efficient, even with these coolers available.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, do you want to go with the coolers that you saw in your picture? Then is that what we want to go with? What are the ones I said to you? What are
the ones that you sent to me was lapis, cryothium, enderium, and redstone.
Lapis, cryothium, enderium, redstone. Okay, so let's put 0 on water. Lapis, cryothium, enderium, redstone. Okay, yeah, so we'll have that. We'll hit run, and this will find the best reactor for us. We're looking for a higher fuel efficiency than 12. That's the one we have right now.
Mm-hmm.
If we can get a higher fuel efficiency than 12, I think this is the very one. Oh no, it's changed. We've already got efficiency of 13, so yeah, it's already on the up and up.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, that seems fine. So, do we want to do it then? Do we want to unlock those coolers?
Oh, your simulation has removed one of the coolers.
Oh, it has lapis, redstone, enderium.
Oh,
It's decided cryothium is not needed on the
there
13x.
you go.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, there you go. Right, well, yeah, let's go with that then, man. Let's go with that.
Cool. And see, the thing is now, as well, what we can do. This here, so this, I'll screenshot this, print screen. I'll put that one in as an image to you.
Yeah.
This one here is the one that we're going to use basically for the final fuel, right? So right down at the end, when we do HECM 245, that one needs that design, right?
Sure.
But the other ones don't necessarily need that design, right? But now that we know which coolers we need for the highest end one, I can go back up to the top. I can change the base fuel rate from 900 back down to 10 and 10 and click run again. And now
to figure out what of the same coolers we need for the lower tier ones as well.
So now it's going to, you can see here, this one's found like a 79x, 81x fuel rate usage because the temperature is so much lower, right? It can squeeze in so many more fuel cells into this. And it looks like we need lapis and redstone really for the first one.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah. Oh yeah, fantastic.
So we can now, we had to work backwards because we needed to figure out which coolers we were going to buy.
Mm-hmm.
And then going back to the beginning, we can figure out which coolers we need to use to make the most efficient fission reactors to get us that Californication.
Exactly. Oh,
right.
Brilliant.
So real quick, before we wrap up today's stream, let's go and buy. We're buying lapis, we're buying redstone, we're buying enderium.
We're buying lapis, redstone, and enderium. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Nick. Green search.
Green search?
Green search.
Green search.
We don't have the green search, man.
Oh my god.
Lapis requires 48x64. Enderium requires 40x64, so that's already 88x64, and then redstone requires another 32, so...
Oh, wow.
88 plus 32. We need 120x64 green search.
How much do we have?
We've got like 30.
Oh, Christ.
No, we've got 22. So we've got 1,467 green search, Nick. We need 7,680 green search.
Oh, my God. That's insane.
You don't need enderium yet, though? We kind of do, right? Like, it's going to take 2 seconds to turn like the uranium, the lower tier reactors will burn through the higher tier reactors faster. So I think we gotta put speed upgrades into our green search machines.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else should be fine. Like our iron and copper reserves are huge, right?
They are,
and our steel reserves are fine. We've got 8,000 steel. I don't know what the. Hold on, let's do a quick calculation here on green search, just to see if we have the resources to make this happen, right?
Yeah.
So green search requires. We'll teach it this recipe here. Save. Oh, and then it knows how to make steel, I'm guessing. Oh no, there's no steel required. Sorry, it's just iron and copper.
Yeah, for tier 1.
And then we need 7,000, right? Green search. So yeah, we only need 10,000 iron and 3,000 copper. So basically, Nick, I think we need to just like add 1 billion more. We need to put down speed.
We need to bluify this whole thing, basically.
No, yellowify, right?
Oh,
blue is energy reduction.
Oh,
yellow is speed.
Yes, yellowify it. Yeah, to get a 4x output on this whole damn thing.
Nick, we can. There is a research for speed 3.
Ooh.
That brings the research time down to 6.25% of its original speed instead of 25%. It does require. Go on.
I was going to say, we can't afford that either, can we?
We can't. At the moment. But is it worth trying to push for that?
For the final frontier.
Because it seems like we're doing. It seems like we've got more than enough. It seems like we have more than enough yellow search, right? For the like yellow search is not a problem.
We can afford. Yeah, the yellow search portion of that we can definitely afford. I think we're sorted on that now.
But the energy usage though, I don't think it matters at all because green search is 10 RF per tick, right?
Yeah.
And
so this will go up to what, like?
It says 16 times. It says it uses 16 times the original power use, so it's 160.
Yeah,
RF per tick per machine. That's nothing, right?
That's fine.
We've got an electrolytic separator that's using 85,000 redstone per tick in the corner over
these
there.
aren't an issue because it's green search and not like the higher tier ones.
It's so low.
That's why.
Yeah, right.
So if I look in these now, 15, 16, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, start. Yeah. So these are stopping at 1/4 of the percentage now.
So next time, Nick, we'll come back. We'll drop down some more green search machines.
Yeah.
We will speed them all up, see if we can unlock even faster green search. It does require 2,000 to buy the speed upgrade. And we only need
7,000.
Well, 7,500.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But it's a huge decrease, right? Right now, it's gone with the 2 speed upgrades we have right now, it's 25% of the time.
So it 4x's the 4x.
Exactly.
That's what it does. So it could be worth investing in.
Yeah. And if we're going to 4x the 4x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, it's like 30x or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like I think it should be.
Yeah. We'll be getting
quadruples the speed of green
loads.
Yeah,
it'll be amazing.
And also, I think we should put down more green searches.
Right? Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah,
that's gonna be fine. Okie dokie. We've got a plan of action, Nick. We know the path forward. And I think now that we've kind of figured out the coolers that we need, I don't think getting to Californium is going to be too bad.
No, yes,
it doesn't seem too bad at all. It seems like a case of just building 5 reactors, running the things through them, getting like 5 isotope separators so that each time we get a depleted fuel, we can run it through its isotope separator, set up a few crafters to craft the specific things into the specific things, and then boom, Nick, we got our California.
Nice. Awesome.
Unfortunately, though, we're out of time for this episode of Feed the Factory.